Hello lovely people, I am Sarah and I'm going to show you how to make some really yummy milk cookies or milk biscuits, whatever you want to call them. They're little, they make really nice lunchbox fillers, pop a few in the kids' lunchbox, they will love them, and they're just made from really simple ingredients. As always, I'll actually write the recipe to this down in the description as I do with most of my videos. Just click the little read more or whatever it says in the description below. Bowl, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter. Obviously proper butter will have a much nicer taste, but if you're budget conscious like me, cheapy table spread is fine. Then you're going to get your Christmas cookie container, which contains your icing sugar. That's normal, isn't it? Put 4 tablespoons of icing sugar, and we're going to mix that and the butter together. Find this paddle thingy's the scrapey paddly thingy is best for mixing this around with. It is property of my 8-year-old daughter, who constantly reminds me that it's hers when she got given some baking stuff one Christmas. She's actually informed me that when she moves out of home she's taking it with her. So there we go. So we just formed a nice little sort of a paste like that. So we're sieving into this bowl half a cup of corn flour and about 6 tablespoons of plain flour. You may need more flour later on, just depending on how sticky they end up. You also want 4 heaped tablespoons of milk powder, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Let's give that a very light mix together. And I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, just imitation stuff is fine. And we'll put in, oops, without spilling any of course, about 2 tablespoons of milk. You may need some more milk depending on how it comes together. We're just going to mix that until it comes together in a bit of a dough ball. As I say, you might need an extra couple of tablespoons of milk, just see how it's feeling. Now I'm going to put another tablespoon in there. It starts to look all crumbly like that. Just get your hand in there and see if you can smoosh it together into a ball. If you find it is a little bit too sticky, or if you've accidentally over milked it, just add a wee sprinkle of flour. You don't want it really dry, but you should just be able to knead it without getting it like that. A wee sprinkle of flour in there. There we go, that is perfect. Of course, as we want these as lovely, nice little delicate balls. Who am I to tell you what you want? You won't want them as giant bickies. When I say we, I mean me. I want them as little delicate balls. So I'm just going to roll them out, just, you know, a bit smaller than golf ball type size. Make them all little and dainty, and then the kids are going to come home and they're going to scrutinise them and they're going to pick whichever one's the biggest. And then they'll argue, because she picked the one that I want. I was going for that, and she saw that I was going for that one, and then she went for it. And then going to flatten each one of those down, just, you know, like that, just a little bit. Then we're going to pop these in a preheated oven at about 160 degrees Celsius for between 20 to 30 minutes. Can I just add, have a wee taste of the dough before you cook them. It's so yummy. Look at these. Look at those little Orbeez of delicious. Now, I'll let them cool down a little bit. Do a taste test.
They certainly
All
smell milky.
They do smell milky. Taste test. Go on.
Yum! By far.
By far, yum.
Very yum. Definitely.
Very yum. Definitely yum.
Pretty milky too. Wow.
They are. You can taste the milkiness in them, can't you? There we are. Child approved. Look at that. Those are beautiful. Now, you can definitely, I mean, it's immediately obvious why they are called milk cookies. That real milky flavour definitely stands out. Using the milk powder really, really works well. They're slightly crispy on the outside. They are, I won't say doughy in the middle, but they're just nice and they're soft. Almost like melt in your mouth in the middle. They just kind of dissolve in your mouth. They've got nice sort of a crunchy shell and then dissolve in your mouth middle. Look at that. Look at that. Yum. So there we go. Leave me a comment down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a like. And we'll catch you next week. Bye.